Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and after a long time of waiting, welcome to Hush Hush, the official full version. And well, I know it says 18 plus version, but we're not doing that. Because obviously, YouTube would not really like that. But since I do have the Panda Pass and all that, it's already kind of baked in. Anyway though, yeah, so we're gonna go with the normal version, so yeah, sorry. Spoilers below. Oh, okay, well. I don't really have that many spoilers in mind. Or at least I'm kind of going into this pretty fresh outside of a guide that I looked through. Which is part of the reason why I was kind of waiting things out to see if someone would put out a good enough guide. But alright. So... and let's see. Okay, let's see. Please choose the difficulty you would like to play. This will affect the start. What you start the game with. Oh, okay. Okay, so the guide that I found is apparently if you start the game on hard. However, though, just to kind of make my life easier, I'm going to start it on normal. Let's see, is this mode? Yep. The story begins. Hooray! Alright. I don't know, well, it seems like there are going to be some differences between what you were able to accomplish in the demo and what you can accomplish here, obviously. So, at least, the sort of notes that I took with the demo are not really going to apply here. It's the beginning of summer when you receive the letter. The Scarlet Letter? Okay, no. Your hometown is still cold and wet, despite being on the verge of summer, which is why perhaps it catches your eye. You have won a free vacation, the novelty envelope says, which is ocean blue and covered with pictures of sand, sun, and pretty people on a beach. On any other day, you would have thrown the letter away, likely after making a joke about IRL spam mail. But the dreary weather is weighing on you, and for a moment, the fantasy of a getaway vacation somewhere warm calls to you. You can almost hear water rising around you, tranquil and blue, as the waves beckon you to cast aside your clothes and run laughing into the surf. So, you decide to open it. After all, what's the harm in opening an envelope? Yeah, unlike spam mail, it's not like it's going to give you a virus or some suspicious link or whatever. You're surprised to see that not only is your full name on the letter, but the paperwork looks legit. There's a voucher for a plane ticket, instructions on where to find the key to for your house rental. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Okay, no. It's only 1 because I'm going by myself. After reading over the letter 6 or 7 times, you can't help but conclude it's genuine. You've won a vacation. Even though I didn't enter a contest. To a resort town on the west coast called Subrosa. The letter describes Subrosa as the perfect summer vacation spot. There are shops, world-class wineries, bakeries and cafes, and gorgeous beaches that stretch for miles. Inside you find more photos of beautiful men and women playing in the sand, sharing a romantic glass of wine, kissing in the moonlight. With the sound of surf in the back of your mind, you arrange your vacation time and immediately start to look forward to the summer. The days pass slowly. July can't come fast enough. On the night before your flight, with everything packed and ready to go, you set several alarms to make sure you wake up on time. There's no way you're missing this. 'Cause I've got one ticket to paradise! At first you have no idea how you're even going to sleep. Your excitement only grows as you settle in for the night. But sleep comes quickly, and with it, some weird dreams. The dream. You mean the dream that every Bionicle fan has? Okay, no. Not that kind of dream. You become aware of the sound of water, as opposed to the sound of music. Everything is dark. You feel weightless, floating freely in space, with no real sense of up or down. You feel no urge to breathe. The water is neither hot or cold. After a few moments, a great current begins to push you. You open your eyes, and you see a great light ahead, where the water is leading you. Ah, bright! You break the surface of the water and see ruins? Strange ancient structures bathed in sunlight. That's not the only thing being bathed in sunlight, my eyes. You are aware you are dreaming, but it feels so vivid and real that you can't help but feel strangely vulnerable. A voice calls out.
Come. We have been waiting for you.
Oh god. Freaking sending shivers down my spine with that. You wade toward the ruins. Under your feet, the rocks are smooth, as though set by hand. Okay, that's better. Now I can see a lot better now. When you reach the shore, you hear the voices again.
Come to us.
You climb up a stony slope and find an open area, almost like a Roman amphitheater. That's when you see them. Two beautiful women, one dazzling and bright, the other dark and mysterious. Both of them have wings, and a flower set in their hair like a tiara. The one in dazzling light reaches her hand to you and smiles.
Welcome, Chosen One. We are so very happy to meet you at last. I am Copernicus, the goddess of light.
And you look a lot different from how you were in Crush Crush. But we'll not get into that now.
I'm Selena, goddess of shadows.
And I still wonder if the Dark One has anything to do with you.
We have brought you here because we have a matter of grave urgency we need your help with.
You received and accepted an invitation to Subrosa, exactly where we need you.
For you see, without your help, there are 5 girls that are doomed to perish.
This is crazy. This is just a dream. But what can I do? Shouldn't they go to the police or something? I gotta say, I like where this is going. 5 girls that are doomed to perish. Oh yeah, I really like where that's going. Okay, well. What even is this? That's what it makes me think, like, oh yeah, I really love this right here. Well, I guess let's go with kind of a generic answer.
true, Chosen One. It is real. Do not allow your heart to dismiss this as myth and fancy.
Okay. But then, yeah, I guess they can't go to the police then. Well, then again, how can they go to the police, especially if maybe they don't know that they're doomed? You can't go to the police if you're like, I'm doomed! Well, how are you doomed? I don't know, but I'm doomed!
Well, it's sort of a dream, but we're real, and the danger is more so.
So... okay. At least it's not like our worlds are in danger. Okay, no, I'm not gonna throw that intro in.
Our worlds are in danger. To save them and the galaxy, we must find the 4 cyber planet keys before the Decepticons can use them for evil.
Here is the task. Each of the 5 girls you must save are living in Subrosa, and each of them are concealing secrets that will prove fatal if not brought to light.
They could be hiding them from their families, their friends, or even themselves. Secrets are funny like that.
Indeed they are. You may not even know that you're hiding them from yourself.
You must find each of these 5 destined girls. You must gain their trust and friendship, and maybe even their hearts, so that they will open to you.
Copernicus opens her hand, revealing the bud of a rose, which blooms and opens in her hand. That's a neat magic trick.
Only once you know their secrets can you hope to save them.
If they don't trust you, they won't tell you. Do whatever you can to gain their trust, admiration, affection, lust, whatever works.
Lust. Okay, let me see. You want me to flirt with 5 girls? How will I know which 5 are the destined? This is freaking awesome! My quest is to hit on girls? Best quest ever! Yeah, unfortunately, Wheel of Morality doesn't work if I have 3 choices. Why not?
Yes, quite right.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is, like, that is your quest, to hit on girls.
Spoiler warning, all the girls are mega hot. So yeah, get excited.
And while you are working to rescue them, you may be presented with situations that require difficult choices.
Yep, I'm kind of used to that by now.
I implore you to follow your heart and stay in the path of the light at nearly any cost.
But of course, not the cost of their lives.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
If you have to lie, cheat, steal, or inflict a little violence, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, Thelema seems okay with that. I guess being the hot goddess of shadows and everything.
But your quest can be done with the hero's way.
Well, I guess I'm basically going to try to do what I can according to the guide, which I think tries to follow the hero's way. I don't know. I didn't read through it entirely, especially because I didn't want any like major spoilers for myself. But yeah, at least as far as I know, this guide only covers one bad ending, quote-unquote. Which, if you saw me play the demo, you kind of have an idea of what that might be. But, yeah, I'd like to think we are going to try to do this the hero's way. But, we'll see.
Sure, but if you get stuck between a rock and a hard place...
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, who's judging you?
Are you going to be judging me?
We're judging them.
Of course. You're gonna lay me down with that now, are you?
Yes, but only to prove something to each other.
Oh, man. Also, I just noticed, does the lemur have butt wings? Kind of like Jibril from No Game, No Life. I don't know.
Whatever their choices are, the lives of the 5 destined are your only concern.
But try to be heroic.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Or not.
Do you understand all we have said? Do you accept your quest?
Alright. Let me see, would you like to save your... Yeah, I'm gonna save. There we go. And unlike the demo, we have 120 slots, although... Well, I would like to say that I like to hope I don't need all of them, but we'll see.
What do you say? Yay or nay?
Yay, as in, yay! Best quest ever! Yeah. Or, yay, I will do what I can. Or, nay, this is all too strange for me. This has been a very strange dream.
As you wish. It is not for us to decide your choices. If we have not stirred your heart, perhaps we have failed to impress upon you the need.
Too bad. Spoiler warning, if you had pulled off this quest, we had a special reward for you.
Is it going to be anything like the reward from the demo that you teased? Yes, it is! It sure is! Delima turns to Copernicus and hugs her in a tight embrace, which causes Copernicus to blush and giggle shyly. Delima faces Copernicus and kisses her once softly. Then she turns to you and smiles.
Maybe another time.
Maybe next year?
Oh, by the way, your trip is cancelled. Enjoy your vacation in your apartment.
Enjoy your vacation, loser. The fastest way to get a game over screen. You suddenly awake, startled. Sure enough, there's a notification on your phone alerting you that you've been the victim of a fraudulent spam email. But I didn't get no email. Somehow they've drained all your credit cards and stolen your identity. You're not sure how, as you never gave them your credit card. Magic. It's going to be a lousy vacation. More like staycation, am I right? Maybe next time, choose to play the game. You're gonna have to at least play the game to win. But way to be both thorough and cheeky. Well, yeah. So I guess that's the end of the game, everybody.
What do you say? Yay or nay?
Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. So, yay, I will do all that, or I will do what I can.
Yes! Oh, you have made me so happy!
So happy.
Okay, good. This wasn't a monumental waste of time.
You mean like how I wasted 15 minutes of our lives back there, sort of?
Travel to Subrosa, find the destined 5 girls, and discover the secrets which are imperiling their lives.
Why are you looking at me like that, Delima?
And spoiler warning, if you pull off this quest, we have a special reward for you.
I can't help but wonder if this was the other version of the game, would this be... Oh god. And yeah, it's the same thing, so this whole sequence is still... Oh my god. What has happened with my life?
Please don't let us down.
Stop seducing me with your voice, and okay, she does have butt wings like Jibril does. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Thelema, I'm not sure if this was necessary. They seemed perfectly motivated.
Well, now you got me double motivated, and I don't know. God damn it. It's like, yeah, way to double motivate your chosen one. Like, hell yeah, I really gotta make sure I don't screw up now.
Shh, you're cute when you're being all prophetic and quest-giving.
And not at all like Pimin.
Thelema?
The two of them began to... Okay, well... Oh my god. And your vision suddenly goes hazy. And my voice gets all like this, because I'm flustered. You awake suddenly. Your alarms are all going off. All 25 of them. You leave your house in a bit of a chaotic mess and rush to the airport. It isn't until you're on the plane that you finally have a moment to reflect on the dream. That doesn't involve going to a store full of Bionicle sets years after the line was discontinued. Was it real? Are there really 5 girls in danger? One way or another, you're determined to find out. Loading, please wait. At the airport, you are given a rental car. Like everything else, it's already paid for. And you don't have your credit cards drained. As you drive into town, you pass a sign that says, "Welcome to Subrosa, the coastal bloom." It's extremely early when you arrive at where you're staying. A beautiful 2-story house in a quiet neighborhood. You drop your things and decide to start exploring the town. Maybe hit the beach first. Okay, are we gonna get the little tutorial with the 2 chibis? Before you begin your adventure though, would you like a tutorial on how to play Hush Hush? Just because, well, for the sake of the playthrough and just because it's been a while since I played through the demo, yes.
Okay! On your quest, you'll be meeting lots of different characters, and you'll need to figure out the best way to interact with them.
They can probably explain this a lot better than I can, especially with my haphazard memory.
In every conversation, you'll be given different options on what to say or do. If you pick a good option, you'll be awarded heart points. This is a great sign that you're making progress.
Good option. Or meh option.
Some options, however, will be locked behind requirements. Sometimes this means you need better stats or more money in order to choose them. One cool thing, though, is that if you use a stat to pick an option, that skill will go up.
Every day, you'll be given 2 chances to work on your stats or earn money at a job. This happens at dawn and dusk.
So yeah, essentially you're gonna have to sort of pick which ones you want to go with. Although of course the black market related jobs are only available at night.
Also, pay attention here, your stats and jobs are split into 2 different types, light karma and dark karma.
Light karma jobs and skills are virtuous, exemplary, and at least legal.
Yeah, because if you look at this, manipulation, deception, violence, hacking, and ruthlessness, not so much.
Dark karma jobs and stats are not those things. They involve shady or illegal things, but they pay more. If you see a choice that involves using one of your dark karma stats, you should know that those will award you dark karma points.
However, light karma points are much, much rarer, and they may not involve light karma stats at all. You must truly quest for the most heroic and good choices to earn them.
And yeah, I guess we'll see how I'm able to pull this off.
What do light and dark karma points do? Mostly affect the ending of the story, so choose wisely.
Yep. Because there are, well, there's several bad endings to the game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them in this... well, for sure not this playthrough, since I'm going to be following a guide all the way through. But yeah, I don't know if there is an ending where you can just, you know, finish the game and have like a ton of dark karma, and you know how that'll be. But I don't know. I could always revisit this game at another time, so we'll see.
Here's an example of the kinds of choices you'll find in Hush Hush.
Let's see here. This response has no requirements, you can pick it no problem. Uh-oh, this one seems to require violent tendencies. This one costs money, which you don't have, so you can't pick it. But I want to pick it! Okay, well, obviously.
And look! You got heart points! Good job!
Yay!
To find the right people to talk to, check out your map. Any locations you see mean that there's something to do there. That's called an event.
Which, yeah, we have 2 of right here. Well, at least they're specifically marked as events. You have one here, sort of, but, well, like I said, they can explain a lot better than I can.
Events that are highlighted in gold will advance the time of day, and the ones highlighted in purple will not. So consider doing purple ones first.
Yep, and in some cases those can actually help you a little bit.
You will often get invited to events through your phone. Characters will text you and ask you out, or tell you where they're hanging out. It's up to you to decide which events to accept or ignore. Just be careful though.
If you accept an invite and don't show, the person you stand up will be mega hurt or insulted, naturally.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I've been on the receiving end of being stood up quite a bit. And that was one thing that I was worried about in the demo, especially because I ended up having to stand up L, and I was like, ugh, no, I don't want to do that. And then I accidentally stood up Cassie as well, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like such a jerk. How could I stand up my grumpy princess?
You'll be able to tell how each of the destined girls are doing by checking out the Contacts tab.
Each girl's mood and affection are affected by the heart points you earn while talking to them. If a girl's mood drops too low, she may fall victim to an unfortunate accident.
And I don't think I even want to know what that might entail.
So make sure to manage your schedule, don't double book any dates at the same time, and pick the best options for every person you speak to.
And that's what I'm going to try to do, so fingers crossed.
Some girls may want you to be sweet, and some may want you to be sassy. Some may not appreciate you being flirty at all.
You know, like, I think Elle kind of appreciates that. Cassie definitely appreciates this. Like, she's not as much of a mega bitch as Audrey from Hunie Pop, but it's, like, kind of the same logic there. The best way to handle a mega bitch is to be, like, a total douchebag, so... And I would also imagine Iro's kind of, like, in the middle of the road here.
All in all, you gotta do your best guesses, try different strategies, and have fun. If you have to start from the beginning, that's okay.
Well, ideally, yes, especially if you are going through a lot of trial and error. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to use a guide and kind of try to put a little more pressure on myself, so...
There are a few different ways to win. Will you try to be more friend than lover? Will you lie, cheat, and steal to win? The choices are up to you.
Yeah, so it would seem.
In a moment, you'll be shown the map. There's only one event to choose from, so pick it and begin your adventure in Subrosa.
Alrighty then.
Best of luck! And if you need hints on the best way to learn each of the girls' deepest secrets, visit the location marked Hints on your map.
Yup. The hints sort of function of the game, which, well, at least I think this guide is also going to kind of show you how you can unlock all the hints, which might be kind of redundant, especially since this guide is supposed to tell me most of everything I need, but, well, I suppose if it counts towards, like, the achievements, you know, might as well try.
Mystic will help you there. For a price.
Yep. And that's exactly why I'm here, like... Well, you'll see once we go visit Mystic.
On with the show!
Alright. Jumping back into your car, you take a moment to look at your map for the best way to the beach. July 1st morning. Okay. So, just to kind of be on the safe side here. This is kind of, like, I mean, obviously this is sort of like your tutorial of sorts. Well, nice sort of cinematic view here. Or, I guess it's more like a panoramic view. As you arrive at the beach, birds! Okay, well. As you arrive at the beach, you see tons of people playing, sunning, and swimming. It's crowded, but everyone is laughing and having a great time. Just as you're stepping on the sand, a pretty stranger with rainbow hair comes running up to you, chasing a frisbee.
Ah! Oh, it's just not fair! Curse you, adorable little flying disc! Turning against me, I shall have my revenge! Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you as I was flailing around, trying to snatch this little beauty from the skies. Ah, how unfortunate. We almost bumped into each other. That could have been awkward and interesting.
I suppose it would have been. And it would have been like a funny anime encounter.
Ah, just my luck. First I miss a catch, and then I almost miss a catch. Well, don't just stand there looking scrumptious. Say something flirty.
Okay, well. I don't think any of these are flirty enough, though. Hey, I really like your rainbow hair. That's my icebreaker. I think your flailing was really nice, all things considered. Was that frisbee fired out of a cannon?
Yes, in a sense. My sister has biceps to die for, and will be positively tickled to hear them described as cannons.
The gun show!
Yoo-hoo! Iro! Come over here! This little beach bunny is saying nice things about your physique, and I want to live vicariously through you.
Okay.
Gosh, Eli. You're so lazy today, even for you. I'm not sure you and I have the same idea of what go long means, but it means you need to run.
And there's Iro looking as hot as ever.
Darling, I'm garbage without a pair of heels, and I can guarantee that I have a much different meaning for the phrase go long.
Garbage! And oh boy.
My favorite part of going to the beach. The part where Eli talks about penises. Speaking of polite conversation, who's this?
Iro, my dear sister, this sweet little sour key has mistaken me for the beautiful maiden that I am, which means I have won the bet. The dress looks better on me. I win!
I think this kind of made a little more sense than demo, though, but, well, I guess, what can I say?
Are you serious? We've only been here 9 minutes.
Oh, the truth hurts, and your tears are like the sweet brine of a victory at sea. Pay up! I want to buy something utterly useless and inappropriate.
And that face. That face is the sign of someone who's up to no good. Or inappropriate. Probably more accurate.
Stupid, sexy Eli.
Well, at least it's not stupid, sexy Monika. Okay, no.
Alright, I'll be back shortly. The two of you should chat, though. You have so much in common now. Ta-ta!
Well, so that was a thing that happened.
Ugh. I'm never going to hear the end of this one. Eli already has to help me with my makeup and hair. Now it's going to be my wardrobe, too.
Okay, let's see. Well, she did look pretty good in that dress. Though I would hazard the bikini looks better on you. I'm not sure what just happened, but I don't suppose you have her number. Which, at least, as I said in the in the last video, in the demo, I think that's more your way into getting your foot in the door with Eli, but I don't know exactly. You can date Eli in this if you so desire. I think you have a really nice wardrobe, like that bikini and that frisbee. Okay, guide, what do I put? So basically, I would hazard that the bikini looks better on you.
Ooh, slid that compliment right in there, eh? Smooth moves.
Natsuki Fang! Okay, no. Yeah, you can tell I'm still kind of used to those games.
Actually, I had nothing to do with this bikini. Eli works at that super posh boutique in the mall and picked it up for me without an employee discount. This would have cost me a few limbs.
Man.
It's a little revealing for me. But I don't bust my buns in the gym for nothing, I suppose.
Well, I mean, you definitely have enough to... Or, well... Oh, what am I trying to say? I'm just... Damn it, Iro, look what you've got me into now. If you've got it, show it off. Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say before I got all tongue-tied and lost.
The name's Iro, by the way. And the magic space princess that ran off with my money is Eli. As you can tell, we've got a thing for rainbows. And don't even get us started on ponies. No, really. We get real awkward real fast.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I'd say, judging from the lack of tan lines, you're probably from out of town.
Yeah, I'm here for a month, hoping to see the sights. If you happen to know local good... Damn it, Iro! If you happen to know a good local guide with rainbow hair and ridiculously toned arms... Yeah, I heard this place was packed with hotties. Looks like I heard right. Sort of. Looking for some R&R. But while I'm here, I could really use a spotter and an accomplice for jogging, surfing, etc. Well, off the bat, that sounds like a good answer for her, but... Well, this one is apparently the better answer for her.
Nicely done. I see that you're aware of the shortest route to a girl's heart is through her ridiculously toned arms. Well, you seem like a normal person with normal intentions. And given some of the locals I know, normal is a pretty endearing trait.
Hello, gaggle of friends! I am a normal girl! Okay, no.
Well, I'm gonna hang 10 for a bit. The tide is calling for me. No, seriously, look. Can you see? It's waving.
Yep, I bet it is.
Oh man, I'm so funny. Anyway, nice chatting. Maybe I'll see you around.
Hello! I'm back! Actually, I never left. I was spying on you guys from over there.
Are you sneaking up on me? Okay, no. Well, Eli, you probably were kind of sneaking up on me if you were spying on me from over there, wherever over there is.
I was hoping you'd make a nice impression on my lovely sister. You see, she is part orangutan and does not know how to socialize.
This reminds me of how Kohaku from Dr. Stone is called a gorilla at times.
Her friends and I are always trying to help hook her up. Alas, orangutan. And she's such a cutie, too. I wish I had inherited the same butt genes she has. But maybe I'm off the mark here. You've got this look about you. What is this look, even?
I don't know. Okay, let me see. Okay, apparently this choice doesn't matter. I have no idea why, but I'm going to be completely 100% trust you. I would like to date her. What do I do? I can't really explain it, but I need to get to know Iro. I need to get close to her. Actually, I was sort of hoping to get both your numbers. To call you, maybe. Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Complete and utter admission of your helplessness, followed by putting your full trust into Eli. Such wisdom.
When in doubt, trust Eli. And hope that it doesn't turn out to bite you in the end. Later.
The trick with Iro is that she's super off the market right now. She's been practically a nun for the last 9 months. Her last breakup was ugly.
Oosh.
So the only way to spike that football is to take it to the end zone. And by end zone, I mean friend zone. Oh, I just made a little sports analogy. Iro would be so proud of me. But yes, you should be thinking less tight pants and more pajama bottoms. Be a friendly friend. Get to know her while avoiding anything sexual.
Yep, so I was kind of right on the mark there. You did not want to be, like, overly flirty with her. Although I have to say, some of those choices back there were a bit flirty, so... yeah. I guess what can you do? It's almost like the Spice Girls song, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Now, I don't know what that song exactly means, but... I guess it kind of means... yeah, you just kind of gotta get your foot in the door and work your way up. Although, in this case, we're not going to be getting with her friends, so... although I suppose that is another way to kind of do that.
This honestly sounds like kind of a nightmare, but you can do it. So unless you've got mad game and you can prove me wrong, I would suggest trying to keep your eyes off her redonkulously supple cleavage for a few outings, and she's likely to relax her guard.
Good advice.
Think you can handle that?
Oh boy. You hear a distant scream and you look over to see Iro flailing wildly on her surfboard, just barely ahead of an enormous wave. And yup.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
She regains her footing for a moment before the wave crashes down on her, sending her careening into the water. What was that kind of flashy? Was that her top blowing away? I don't know. She emerges from the surf, holding her side and laughing hysterically. You notice immediately that her bikini top is missing. And you notice several times more.
Damn! I got stuffed in the barrel hard back there! Hey, what's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, I've seen something.
Of a sort, my dear. More like the icy pail of flesh that hasn't seen the sun in years.
Oh! Whoops! Well, I guess the girls could use a little more tanning. People are generally a bit uptight when you surf naked, though.
Okay, I think well, I remember this from the demo, but let's see. Oh hey, you're topless. I didn't even notice it because I was looking at your boobs. Yeah, weird, I get this. Okay. Well, at least this is still in the... or this is still from the demo here.
That shark's got the confidence now to march into that office and get the raise she deserves.
You guys are weird.
I know you are, but what am I?
Let's hit the road, Eli. That bikini is lost at sea. And I've flashed enough strangers today.
Ah, parting is such sweet sorrow. At least if we get pulled over, the chances of escaping a ticket are hella good right now.
It was nice chatting with you. Maybe I'll see you around. Later.
Later.
This isn't over.
Oh, trust me, I know it's not over. Alright. So let me just go ahead and save over this. Although, you know, I don't know why I don't just save over this, because we don't really need to go back there anymore. Alright, so at the moment we have 2 events at the mall, the bakery, and one of these at the cafe. If I check the guide really quickly here, we're gonna go to the cafe, and well, I guess Mystic isn't quite open up to us yet. Okay, well.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House.
And here's Lotus.
I never forget that face, and I don't think we've met. So you must be visiting or new to town. Welcome! My name is Lotus. My brother, Dimitri, and I run the Clean Bean. We like to tell people that we're the best coffee place in town, because it's true. We hope you'll make us your daily stop for your coffee. Buzz! Get it? Like a bee? So, can I get you anything?
Alright. So we're gonna get 1 large coffee, which gives you +1 motivation. And apparently for now, that's what it gives you, but I guess that's implying that later on we're gonna get more out of it.
Here you are. Have a wonderful day.
There we go. Thank you. Okay, well, Mystic is still not open yet. I guess we have to pass time first. But hey, it's always good to just get some of the, what do you call it? Some of the stats leveled up. Alright, well. In that case, I'm gonna go to the bakery. Because if I remember right, Mystic isn't open until like the well, okay, well it is afternoon. Well, after the afternoon. So yeah, we're gonna go to the bakery. You approach what looks like a bakery. The sign outside says Bonbon's Bakery, and the smell of cookies immediately begins to creep in from all sides. Inside, you can see people talking, and a red-haired woman is putting out a tray of freshly baked bread. You can hardly resist. Bread. Go to bread. As you enter the bakery, the smell of freshly baked bread and cookies absolutely overtakes you. Your stomach growls and your mouth waters as your body starts demanding tribute. The literal Hunger Games. Looking over, you see 2 girls chatting by the counter. For a moment, you almost mistake them for sisters, given their similarities. You walk in during the middle of a conversation.
You know, darling, I've never thought about why we bake cookies and cook bacon. That's quite the brain tickler.
And I see Elle is asking one of her kind of seriously out there questions.
It must be a mistake, though, right? Is there someone we can ask? Like the president of words?
Elle, sweetie, that's not a real person. That's a loopy dream you had when you ate that whole lemon meringue bust of Beyonce I made.
Beyonce? Well then. Man, well, I guess confirmed you can make a lemon meringue in the shape of Beyonce.
That's right. I do remember that. But not much of what happened afterward.
They continue chatting happily, not immediately noticing you. Judging by the lack of purchases, the pink-haired girl seems more like a friend than a customer. For a moment, you're just sort of caught up as an observer. The 2 girls are extremely attractive, and their light-hearted conversation makes your heart flutter a little. Finally, through sheer willpower, You clear your throat to grab their attention.
Oh, hello. A customer. How long you been standing there, sugar? Forgive me for being a chatty Cappy. Welcome to my bakery. My name is Bonnie Bell. You let me know if you see anything you like and I'll wrap some up for you.
The girl with the pink hair gives you a strange feeling when you look at her. Something tells you that you need to figure out a way to talk to her alone. Okay, let me see here. I'm looking for something sweet and pretty, with a nice box and pink hair. Oh, I need cookies. Like 100 cookies. And I thought I smelled something burning. Just wanted to check everything was okay. I felt kind of mean choosing this in the demo. Especially when she's like, oh my stars, I better go and check and whatever. Like, she sounds so panicked and sad. Okay, well, in that case... Oh no, wait. This is the right answer here. I need 100 cookie stat!
Well, now that is quite the order. You must have a sweet tooth like a son of a gun. Wait here. I'll get 'em boxed up for you.
Alrighty then. How am I gonna afford 100 cookies?
Are you stocking up your computer? Mine keeps asking me if I accept cookies, but it never gives me any. I wonder if I have to fill it first.
Alright, and now we're here alone with Il. The girl shyly twirls her hair and smiles at you before blushing and turning her eyes away. Hey, I'm sort of new to town. Actually, I'm visiting for the summer. Hi, I'm super good at guessing names. Let me guess yours. Is it Pinecone? Hey girl, your name must be Ariel, because I think we were mermaid for each other. Okay, Sino.
No, but you were pretty close. My name is Elle. Was that your second guess?
It totally was! Oh. What was that? Well, I know that was obviously her phone buzzing and her text notification, but I'm here like, what was that song? The girl's cell phone starts to beep.
Whoops, that's my alarm. I'm late for being early to my book club. Oh.
Wait, wait, my tongue doesn't usually stop working like this, but I'm not normally this forward, but could I give you my phone number? Before you go, do me a small favor. I collect phone numbers, and I bet yours is especially nice. Want to trade? Yo, here's my number, girl. Ring me up sometime. Okay, thinks he's a player. Player hater. Alright, no, let me see here. Okay, so you want to be like, I'm not normally this forward. Like, I think I chose this in the demo back then, but...
That's interesting. I'm always this forward. It makes it easier to walk without tripping over things.
Yeah, I know. Because if you're backwards, then you're going to be tripping a lot.
Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, sorry. I really am out of time. Thank you for your number. Maybe we'll chat another time. See you later.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, sweeties, I've got a big old tray of marzipan with your names on it. And they're shaped like broccoli, so you know they're good for you. Oh, Elle's gone and disappeared again. That girl is like a busty Batman in a hot pink cape. So how'd it go, huh? Did you manage to get a flirt through to that pretty little girl?
Were you watching me?
Elle is a special girl who likes to keep her head in the clouds. You seem like a sweetheart yourself, so I'll give you a hand.
Oh, well, alrighty then.
Here's a little old tip for you. Elle's favorite gifts are sweets, especially cherry cupcakes. I'll give you a few for the road, on the house.
Why, that's mighty fine and appreciative of you.
Now you make sure you're a sweetheart to her, or I'm gonna come at you with my wooden spoon.
Okay, well. Don't worry, I don't want to break her heart. don't want to break anybody's hearts.
And by the way, Sugar Cookie, if things don't work out between you and my dear sweet Elle, I might have a couple of special dessert options to cheer you up.
Okay. Yeah, and I bet if this was the other version of the game, those special dessert options would be... Oh boy. Okay. Evening. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I'm just here like... Well, I mean... I guess considering I know... I sort of remember the demo well enough. And... You know, well... And at least it's not like too totally like out of order, this guide, but and oh my god, this sounds very spooky. While walking through town, you pass by a set of shops you've already checked in, but notice something you don't recall seeing. What are those clinkers in the air? A fortune teller's tent appears to be set up in one of the alleyways. You see symbols in a sign of mystical origin and a crystal ball. You also see a sign that says, "Back in 11 seconds." Just as you're trying to decide if the sign is a joke, because the time is too short to be of any use, someone taps you gently on the shoulder.
Beg your pardon? Just sneaking by.
Okay, now you're sneaking up on me. You turn and see a handsome man dressed in a wizard's robe. He's holding a latte and smiling sheepishly. You're standing in his way. Oh my god, move! Don't be so rude. When you move, he cheers his coffee to you and nods.
Thanks, friend.
The man spends a moment moving things around his tent. Loose change goes here, latte goes there. Then he sits, stretches his arms, and gestures to the seat across from him.
Well then, have a seat. I'm sure you have questions.
Are you for real? You're not really what I pictured when I thought of the words fortune teller.
Well, I admit a certain amount of divergence from the stereotype. But it's a family business. If you'd like, I can call up my great aunt to take over. She's a lot more into the crazy witch doctor look. You might be more comfortable. In any case, I was expecting you, but I also was really jonesing for a latte, hence the sign.
And hence the 11 seconds.
My name is Will, by the way, but you can call me Mystic if you prefer.
Well, the game prefers it, so I guess I will too.
I used to call this little business Where There's a Will, but it didn't really bring in the tourism dollars. So I changed it to Mystic's Mystical Fortune Telling, and things are a lot more lucrative now. No one wants their palm read by Will. Everyone wants it read by a guy in a robe named Mystic. But I digress. We should carry on. You're going to be given your first choice to leave now, so I want to make a good impression. I don't get many chances to work with people on a quest.
Yeah, not for me, man. See you around. Okay, we're not doing that. Take a seat, young Skywalker.
I thought you might stay. I won't keep you in suspense, I promise. So I wound up in Subrosa rather serendipitously. Unlike most of the locals here, I'm what you might call an outsider. My journey here was kick-started by an act of generosity. And when I arrived, I was commanded only be helpful. So now, I do this. I peek behind the curtain, look at the machines running underneath the world. And I can tell you a few things that may lead you to the destination you seek.
So you know who sent me? Let's talking more magic.
Oh yes. Those two tried to pull me into the game a few times, but luckily I usually manage to distract them with a charming smile. Here's the point. You're trying to learn secrets, correct? Well, I can set you in the right direction.
For a price.
For a reasonable fee.
Cross your palms with silver, and the other shoe drops.
Well, yes. I suppose I could have led with that. I'm a fortune teller. You can pay me to tell you the future. It'll help out if you're having trouble finding what you're looking for. The more I do it, the harder it is, and the more expensive it gets. And I'm holding a sale for the next 30 seconds. First reading is free.
And then eventually it's going to keep kind of exponentially going up and up and up.
What do you say? Would you like me to tell you your future?
No thanks, I've got enough crazy in my diet. Sure.
A wise choice, my friend.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to want to consider that. Although I'm pretty sure he tells you that anyway.
Alright, let's just get into the right headspace.
Mystic waves his hand over the crystal ball in a dramatic fashion. Or in dramatic fashion. He gets a thoughtful look. He grabs his latte and takes a sip. Then he continues more dramatic waving. Just as you're growing concerned that maybe Mystic might not be totally legit, suddenly his crystal ball begins to glow, and soon after his eyes do as well. He raises his hands and speaks in a deep and commanding timbre.
Mio's first secret is no pain in the neck. She'll tell the first soul that's savvy in tech.
So, tech savvy is your stat that you want to work on to get with her. Mystic suddenly goes limp. The crystal ball stops glowing. Mystic reaches towards you weakly, his hand shuddering. But turns it towards his latte and picks it up. He takes a sip.
And there you go.
What the heck was that? So, do you give me a printout or do you want me to write it down?
That, my dear friend, is what we call a hint. A darn good one, too, if I do say so myself. Do you know Mio? Sounds like she's impressed with tech-savvy partners.
Oh, do I know Mio? Let me tell you. Well, not in this universe, but I love her in other universes.
Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance.
I love you in every universe. That's pretty much that meme in a nutshell.
Should be enough to go on for a sharp adventurer like yourself. Alright, good luck. I can only do that once a day, so don't bother trying to double dip.
Alright. And yeah, like I said, the more you go to him, the more the price will go up.
Best of luck on your quest. I hope to see you again. Cheers.
You leave the alley and continue down the street, unsure of what to think of the mysterious fortune teller. Alright. I'll just save over that. Okay. So we're not going to go to the beach. We are actually going to go to the arcade. And... okay, well... so then this will be the end of day 1, right after this. Okay, I'm back now. Just had to quickly go get a drink. Right, so... not much... well... since I don't really want to veer off of the guide too much, I'm just going to go to the arcade. And we're going to meet one of my personal favorites. And seriously, this looks like a Masterverse figure. And we have Dollar Store Elmo. And Crayon. Or, wait, is that... Kaon? This isn't Kaon! Where's Mio and Ritsu? And Azusa and... okay, no. And we have a not Ninja Turtle here. We have my friend Maggie's favorite emoji right here. Cold beer on tap. Okay, well. Anyhow. Pulling into the parking lot of the arcade is a mixed bag of experiences. Somehow you already hear children screaming, and the mini golf course looks like a health hazard. However, you notice a sign that says, Plus Rated A Pub, fully licensed, and you feel a little better. You walk inside. As you walk into the arcade, your senses are immediately assaulted by the mess of sights, sounds, and smells. The blaring of alarms and flashing of lights hit first, but then the odd smell of old carpets and greasy food joined soon after. My God, you're greasy. It's not good. Making it to the bar, you've barely caught your bearings when you're surprised by the bartender, who pops into your view. She smiles and waves as you look at her. I haven't even seen her yet, and I'm already flustered. She smiles and waves as you first look at her.
Hey, hot stuff! Welcome to Rated A Arcade, where the beer and boobs aren't pixelated. Here are your complimentary quarters.
There she is. Just as I remember her.
This month is our hot coffee special. Free lattes with the purchase of 100 tokens, because my boss thinks ancient memes are dank.
Well, okay.
My name is Mio, and I'll be your server. And just like a great game server, I never go down. So don't ask. What can I get you, sweetheart?
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I'll get a mana potion, whatever dialogue option lets me talk to you longer. You're literally the hottest girl I've ever seen. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Okay, I think the Konami code is the one you want to choose here. Yes.
You dork. What, was my top supposed to fly off or something? That's not a cheat, you weeaboo. That's DLC.
Well, technically yes, but we don't get to that. And unfortunately we're not going to get to see that here.
Well, that was a solid laugh. Thanks. I needed that actually. Let me go grab you a drink.
Hello, gorgeous. Mio returns with various glasses and bottles and gives you a wink. As she begins to pour your drink, her top slips ever so slightly. Boobs! Don't look. Peek. There is no look respectfully option, so don't try it. I think the... well, I have the guide here, let me just see. Don't look.
Keeping those crosshairs where I can see them, hey? Well, good for you. I hope there's an achievement for that.
Apparently there was! Okay, well... if I remember right, she was totally fine with you checking her out, but... well, I guess... I'm not gonna worry about that too much, at least for the time being. Besides, I got an achievement for that!
But just in case it was too subtle, this bar has a certain atmosphere, and I enjoy it, so relax.
Well, alright. So she's totally fine with me checking her out.
So hey, you've got a face, and I've never seen it before. What's your story, mysterious stranger? What brings you to town?
Okay, let's see here. I'm on a mission from God! I'm here for the entire month on vacation. I heard this place had beautiful beaches and bartenders and... bananas! Well, I had a vision of 2 magical goddesses, and they've sent me on a quest to rescue 5 unsuspecting women. Yeah, that totally won't get you sent to the funny farm. When in doubt, a banana!
A sneaky compliment and alliteration?
Apparently so.
Well, believe it or not, that's the smoothest thing anyone has said to me in months. So welcome to Subrosa.
Because you're so smooth.
Well, most of the NPCs around here hate tourist season, but I'm a fan. The regulars here are mostly good, but there's a few that, well, there's another meaning for the word regular, right?
What, are they creepos to you?
Anyway, it's just nice seeing new friendly faces around. And abs. Got any abs under that shirt? I'd love to meet them.
I've got abs. Well, at least one big ab. I don't have a six-pack, I have a keg. Okay, now, I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately. Yeah, that totally won't get the cops called on you. Well, we've got that in common. I, too, like a nice friendly face, and that's why I came to an arcade bar.
I feel you, fam. I mean, I'm in shape. Round's a shape.
Yeah, because you're extra thick!
Extra thick!
And, like I said, I am not complaining. I didn't complain about it in 2016, and I'm not complaining about it now. And damn, has it... Well, my Let's Play has been going on for that game since 2018, but I started playing it back in 2016 once Bijou Mike started playing it back in the day. I just never... I mean, considering I didn't have the equipment for Let's Playing back then, yeah, that's why it took me so long to actually get that going.
Okay, I'm all for the direct approach, love. What's on your mind?
Okay, we're gonna have a barrage of questions here. So apparently I want to choose all of these here. How long have you worked here?
Basically ever since my bra filled in. It's just a summer gig though, for when tourist suckers like yourself are around. This isn't even my main job. I just like having access to unlimited tokens and tequila. I'm basically a god here.
I just wanted to bring you the tequila, boys! Okay, no. Yeah.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Let me see. What's the town like? Is it more Chobits or Kill the Kill? Oh man.
It's pretty nice here. Though we've gotten more cautious about shoplifters and ne'er-do-wells recently, I guess. Most of the businesses in town have, actually.
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think she said that in the last... I keep wanting to say the last video, no, in the demo.
There are a few streets and alleys downtown I probably wouldn't hang around when it's dark. Or brightly lit, for that matter. But that's just my keen don't be a dumbass intuition.
Oh yeah, I can definitely imagine. And I guess this is just to kind of further foreshadow some of these shady happenings that go on in Subrosa.
So I guess it's not the type of place that's going to burst into song randomly. But not that bad.
Okay, so this isn't going to be like High School Musical. Good.
Any more dialogue trees you want to explore?
Alright, let's see. What word best describes you? Single or take a walk, loser? That's 4 words.
That sounds like one of those really deep, soul-searching questions everyone needs to ask themselves from time to time. But I think the best word that describes me is interested.
Well, alright then.
Has anyone told you you've got a nice voice? You could make it into voice acting faux show.
I bet you say that to all the people you meet. Yeah, I'm just here like... I have no idea if I could get into voice acting for real, though, but... Oh well, I mean, for now, I'm happy doing Let's Plays and all that. Well, that should be enough evidence to incriminate. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem, Detective Phelps, but if you're trying to figure out if I'm lying, I should remind you that my face is up here.
I can't help it, I have to look here to read!
So, random question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how busy would you say you were this week? Got plans already?
Alright, let me see, what do I want to say here? Ken, I've got a raid tonight. Okay, no. Well, that's really more of a first date kind of question, don't you think? I'm afraid that content is age-gated. I'll need a phone number and confirmation that you're not a bot.
Okay, fine. Here's my number, you nerd. You had me at confirmation I'm not a bot.
Well, you had me at hello. Okay, no. What was the first thing she said? No, it's hey hot stuff. Okay. You had me at hey hot stuff. Go away.
I gotta get back to work. I'll text you though, and we'll set something up.
Alrighty then, sounds good with me.
And hey, just FYI, you're on a really good roll here. Like, you're in Lady Boner territory. Don't mess it up. I hope to see you later. Ciao!
Alright, it's nighttime. So the only thing we can do is go home. And yeah, let's see. Jobs. So yeah, we can select a job to work. We can go flip burgers, or we can alternatively run any of these. And well, yeah, like Thelema was saying, we do have the Dark Karma stuff open. But we're not going to do that. At least I don't think we're going to do that. At least, if not at all, for most of the playthrough. Okay. So, at least according to my guide here, what I want to work on is flip burgers and raise motivation. That way we can get some more money. And, well, obviously raise my motivation. Good. You felt like 2 days, or today felt like 2 days. You're asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. Okay. You had a strange dream last night. There were cats and rats and elephants. Oh my! Hopefully none of it was symbolic. Alright, well, let me see. Huh. So it doesn't really tell me anything here. Yeah, it just tells me for the morning to just accept Iro's date. Which, well, okay. Okay, well, if I'm looking at the stuff needed for Iro's date, you need 4 motivation and 1 buff. Well, I have that taken care of. So, yeah, I suppose I can try that for right now. And looking at some of these things, it's telling me to accept dates from Bonnabelle. Spoiler alert, you can date Bonnabelle and Elle, but we're going to miss it. Like, ugh, damn it. Okay, well. Yeah, so I guess I'll just run motivation. Though... yeah, I guess I'll just run motivation. Alright, here we go. So, let's see here. Hey! It's Eli! Don't ask how I got your number. My ways are mysterious and fraught with fabulousness. Okay, listen up, sweet cheeks. Here's the plan. Iro goes for a jog basically every morning. That's also when she's in her best mood. Unless you're a joggy god, your best bet is to meet her at the park in the morning. She'll be on the tail end of her run, which will soften her up a bit. Tomorrow morning, park. Dress for sweaty success. Iro is likely to make you jog. You got all that? I'll be there. I'll see if I can make it. No, I'll be there. Wonderbar! I'll be rooting for you. Be nice and don't talk about gross stuff. Bye! Okay, and we have Mystic here. Greetings. Mystic here, your friendly neighborhood psychic. If you're wondering how I got your number, well, please see previous message. Now that you and I are acquainted, I have a small offer to make. As you know, the services I offer come with a bit of a price tag. Looking to the future is thirsty work, and a psychic's gotta eat. Drink. And the drink is coffee. In any case, those costly predictions are just for the juicy stuff. The stuff you need to know to make your hopes and dreams come true. Or the stuff you need to know to make all your hopes and dreams come true. I do, however, offer a free service. A daily reading that should prove pretty useful. A sort of hint horoscope. A hintoscope. Ooh, I like that. I wonder if I can trademark that. Anyway, if you're already, let's say familiar with how things work around here, these messages might get a bit unnecessary. But, if perhaps you're in the market for a hint or two, I would be pleased to send you a freebie every day. What do you say? No thanks, I got this. Okay, no. Yes, please sign me up for a daily hint. You got it. And if you wish to unsubscribe at any time, just text me your credit card number for verification. Sorry, that's a joke. I'm not great at texting. Cheers. I look forward to... Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I look forward. Best of luck out there. Alright. Now, at least at the moment, I'm not entirely sure how long to make each video. Although, to my understanding, there are at least 30 or 31 days in this game. So, if I do one video covering one in-game day, I don't know, maybe that might work out. At least that way I don't make the videos super long, and, you know, they're not super long videos, and at least I can have, like, regular updates and content for it. And, who knows, like, maybe that'll make it a little easier to watch as well. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and leave things right here for the time being. Stupid sexy Mio. I'm sorry, you're not stupid. Alright. Now with that in mind, I guess next time I will continue on with day 2, and I'll see what that has in store for us. So, I will see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden and later, folks.
Estaba llena. Soñé de un paraíso lleno de amor. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, es silencio loco. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, es silencio loco.